loving it from the bay, sitting at the tip of the golden gate, cause I'm coming from the golden state. Baby, what you wanna do, get with the play like me. He's through, he don't treat you the way you need to be treated. We got the bomb down here in Cali, so be treated, mistreated, or abused. That's right, I'm staying high.
You know, I know that this doesn't coincide with this video. There's a couple of snippets. I've been extra bit busy, so I'm just throwing stuff in and out of there, you know. And if any one of you guys out there think that I'm being an asshole lately, I am, and I'm sorry. It goes with the thing, you know. My girl's getting close to having these twins. I'm stressing, you know what I'm saying? You guys out there think that I'm being an asshole lately, I am, and I'm sorry. It goes with the thing, you know. My girl's getting close to having these twins. I'm stressing, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Not only that, it's rough right now, man. I just got a lot on my plate. These CAD drawings are killing me. The dimensions and the schematics and keeping up with the movement and arguing with certain people, and I won't say my movement, which became our movement, which becomes the movement, okay? It still means it does have to have a hierarchy. It has to. We're men, right? Most of us, and the women that are joining as well. We're not going to bring no drama to this movement. Not within our circle. We're going to hold hands, and it's going to be the circle of love. Love. Kiss me. But miss me with that bullshit. Yeah, I'm weird, guys, but I wanted to jump in this real quick and not babble. I checked this website in the UK, and this dude's like, yeah, it's a dope-ass site, but, you know, it's cool. Just get through all of his babbling. I laughed on that one. He straight said, if you could get through the babbling, everything that I say is for a reason and a purpose, mostly, unless I fart. And then that's just my ass wanting to say hi. Check this out. I want to show you how cheap everything is. Even our own currency. This is copper, right? I know. Smells like copper. Tastes like copper and someone's ass and staff and whatever else I just got. Wash that bitch down real quick. Anyhow, I want to show you this bullshit. All you guys think this is copper. Some of you know it's not. I'm going to show you right now. Perfect penny. I don't bullshit. Watch the eyes. Oh, getting stuck. Fuck. Hold on. It's not that easy to freaking cut through a penny. I don't want to ruin my $20 shares and shit. I cussed too much. I'm sorry. Oh. Whoa. Ah, shit. Down on my laptop. That's fucking great. Alright. This laptop's been through it. Alright, listen, man. Fuck. Ah, shit. Get out. Motherfucker, dude. It is not a good day. I want to show you guys something. And this is some bullshit. Okay? Let's get the angle right. Let's get the angle right. Let's get the angle right. Copper. Am I correct? You thought so. It's not. Ladies and gents, let's see if I can minimize this light. You can see it better. There you go. It's just metal. Aluminum or something, or, you know, I don't know. It's non-magnetic. Look how cheap the world's gotten. So, at some point in time, they stopped making copper pennies. And now it's just copper plated. Just like the fucking Chinese copper wire coils. So, there you have it, silly wabbits. These tricks are for kids. FBI, freaking... The FBI... Let's see, where's it at? Right there. You see that? And you think I'm joking? I'll go outside and show you. And I actually will. Where's it at? Yeah. I ain't playing. Anyways, there's my my laptop that's now an external keyboard. My son did that. But anyways, yeah, there you go. FBI. I think I'm freaking joking. They're out there. A black van and a white van. Switching shifts. Psh. The movement. It looks like to me glycerin. Glycerin and Bactine. So I see Bactine and glycerin in the same section, which is good. Now it's next to the witch hazel. Go out and cop some of that. Do you know that glycerin is the #1 carrier solution to all tattoo inks? Also, Bactine is the one that helps minimize the swelling, and that's right there. And the prices aren't bad. $4.97, $3.88. Witch hazel right next door, $3.28. Alright, so I'm going to bring this stuff home and I'm going to show you guys how to, Crazy Cage's freaking easy days. I'm going to make you guys a couple of solutions that are going to help you in your work on a daily, okay? So stand by, walmartbaby.com. Ingredients in the pharmaceutical area of Walmart, dude. These are really cheap. So at your local Walmart, there's glycerin. That's all your tattoo ink right there. That's a full bottle for, we're looking at $3.88. You're gonna make your own tattoo? Boom, this is the carrier solution, glycerin. Also, we have Bactine. That is what takes down the swelling during the process. You start swelling up, they're refusing ink, spray this stuff on it. It's got lidocaine in the back. So just read some of these ingredients in the pharmaceutical area of Walmart, dude. These are really cheap. So I'm gonna go back and make some stencil stuff for you guys and show you, instead of spending 25 bucks on a little tiny bottle, how you make your own. So, yep, we're at Walmart and you can make your stuff that they charge hundreds of dollars for. So we're going to go ahead and pick some of this stuff and then I'll see you guys in a minute. So today's another day and it's a beautiful day today. The closer that we get to summer, my mind just goes berserk with innovations and business, and wintertime I like to hibernate. So pretty soon you're going to see the beanie go bye-bye, the sweatshirts, and a totally different me. Just to let you know, I was born on the very first day of summer, June 21st, 1978. Summer solstice, which means that I'm a Cancer/Gemini. I'm born on the cusp. If you know anything about astrology, well, then you'll know what kind of person I am. Hey, today was a good day. I woke up, I did some stuff around, got up at 6:30, 7 o'clock today. And I had a little bit of sleep, so I felt pretty good. I went to Walmart, and I want to get a couple of things out of the way. You guys have been waiting for this for a minute. I know a couple of you have. Let's save some money, first of all. So what did I pick up at Walmart? I picked up Bactine. I picked up glycerin. What is in our tattoo inks? I've covered this, right? But not too much. What is usually the carrier solution in all ink? So you have the color of an ink, right? Let's put it this way. The color is called pigment. And that's a variety of things. Mostly metals or things out of, flowers and stuff like that. That's why sometimes we have allergic reactions to some of these things. It might be the chemical, or the metal that's used, or the plant that was used. Usually it's the metal, because if you're allergic to fake jewelry and let's say you're wearing something fake and you start itching, that's an indication that you may have an allergic reaction to an ink. So keep that in mind. You can't find that up here either. This channel is dedicated to you can't find that. Should have named it You Can't Find That Anywhere. So, alright, glycerin. Available at Walmart. It's not expensive. It's pretty inexpensive. I'm actually shocked because of how much other things are. Your ink. Your inks are expensive, right? This wasn't that expensive. And this is the carrier solution. And in ink you have what's called the pigment. The pigment is the powdered portion of the physical aspect, the physical science aspect of your ink is called your pigment. That's what produces that color gradients, that color of the the hue of the actual bottle itself is the pigment. The ink is when people say, "Oh, I'm gonna get some tattoo ink." Okay, cool. That means what you're doing is you're gonna buy something that has already been mixed down and has a carrier solution. 9 times out of 10. Your carrier solution is this here, glycerin. Alright? I'm going to go here and let's see if Intends puts their stuff. And I don't know how dirty, why this got dirty. You could probably see it. Hold on. Ingredients. It's hard to see. I believe that says glycerin. Let's get a newer bottle. How about a skin candy? Yeah, Bloodline skin candy. Let's see. Ingredients. Organic pigment. Organic pigment. What are they talking about? They're talking about flowers, right? Organics? Okay. So we have organics there. Organic pigment, not ink. This whole thing isn't inked because it's been mixed down with carrier solutions. This also has distilled water, which is another carrier solution. Distilled water. A lot of people will do a gray wash video, and you have an option. You can use witch hazel or distilled water, or both. And we'll get into that gray wash video too. There we go. Okay, so distilled water and witch hazel. Exactly what I just said, right? Okay, isopropyl alcohol, rubbing alcohol. And proprietary, I don't know what that is. Okay, so this one does not have glycerin. They actually substituted glycerin for witch hazel and rubbing alcohol. And that's why, I haven't smelled it yet, but let's see. Oh yeah, that's why I can smell rubbing alcohol in your ink. Now the FDA does not approve these things going into our out into the market. So when you're shopping for inks, pay attention to that. What am I putting in my body? Because they're not regulated. Who knows what they're putting in? That is why you do not, and I repeat, do not put Chinese ink in your body. You don't know what's going in there. Half of those guys don't put what's in there. I have seen Scream ink. Let's see if I have some Scream ink. I keep it around for training because back in the day, dude, that's what I started with. A batch of Scream ink on myself. And I'm like, what? It crystallized under my skin. Scream ink is like the worst poison you can put into your body. This is a very important topic. You know, you start getting clientele. You explain to them what's going in their body. They should. Nobody's aware of. They just think, oh, it's trustworthy. It looks cool. It looks cute. It's got a nice label on there, so we're good to go. I'll tell you what this does have is that. That's called the American flag. Europe, America, we're good. We're pretty much linked anyways. Our governments, pretty much the same operation. But actually, if you want to get into that, Europe controls America. I don't know if a lot of people know that, but they do. We don't make major decisions like that. Publicity stunts indicate that we do make those big decisions, but the root of it and the core of it is the kings and the queens of England. Just to let you know. So now, let's go to, oh yeah, let's get some Scream ink out, dude. Let me show you what I'm talking about. If you guys are using Scream ink right now, you're wrong. You're absolutely wrong. And get rid of it now. It's probably going to cause cancer. Outside of the bottle, This is the weird part of these screams. It develops weird, gooey it melted through a couple of my. I had them in, like, you know how you travel tackle box, and I have two really nice big tackle boxes, and they're totally sanitary, and I just use those to travel with. But this damn thing was laying like this, and it actually melted the plastic. Nothing was dripping, dude. It was just like this. Just the material in this container is toxic as hell. It creates this weird plastic to it. You see, it looks like a booger. It's this weird plastic, hard. But look, when I said that this stuff crystallizes under your skin, check this out, guys. I wasn't joking. Check this out. Let me get the macro on that. Yeah, let's switch real quick. I'm going to show you this. Alright, so we're going to continue with the macro and get up close and personal. When I said crystallize, what did I say? This is what it did under my skin. It looks like crack cocaine, doesn't it? It looks like something you can melt down and inject or crack it up and snort it. That's not a good thing. That's going under your skin, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm not kidding you. I can crush this down to a powder. Check this out. Stand by. Well, I just recharged these batteries. I don't know why they're dead right now. But anyways, Scream ink. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have it, get rid of it. I just chopped it up. The crystallization that formed on the outside of the package here. And check this out. Let's see if I got some skills here. Ready? Oh, yeah! Now that's what's up. Where did I learn that from, guys? Way back. Way back. 95, 96. This is not cool, dude. I just railed up one bump. Of Scream. Oh my god, what is he gonna do now? Oh, this shit burns. Ladies and gentlemen, I just snorted Scream ink. Oh shit. I can't feel my heartbeat. I can't feel my heartbeat. Do not use Scream ink. Just bumped up. You ready for it? Look at this, guys. Would you put that under your skin, dude? Seriously? I'm not kidding you. That came off of this. Look at this cap. And these are all cleaned. And this is what happens if you let it sit. It's that right there. Look inside. Look inside, dude. If you can see it. What is that? Like, seriously. You know, let's take the top off here. And I'm taking the top off here and look at what's going on underneath. What is that? You know what I'm saying? Like, is that even freaking... The FDA does not approve this stuff, and I guarantee you that Scream, you guys are fucking through. What is that? These bottles aren't even that old, dude. You're talking a couple of, you know, couple of good months. I took this one from someone that I knew for investigation, and he bought the whole thing, you know. It's not that old. There's a date on it somewhere. But let me tell you something, dude. That's no good. Let's see what this says. It says, yeah, so Scream ink, you're done. Organic pigment, distilled water, bullshit. Same stuff as Scream, or this product is non-toxic organic pigment. Certain individuals may have allergic reactions, blah blah blah. We disclaim, of course you do, any responsibility for reactions. Okay, so Worldwide Tattoo, the tattoo shop. Listen up. Now, worldwidetattoo.com. Why are you selling this product if you're an awesome distributor of your product line. WorldwideTattoo.com. You just got screwed. Take Scream off the market if you guys want to stay a legit business. Because I aim to get you guys hurting people. You talk about us hurting people, but you're killing people. Probably in the next 20 years. Garbage. Okay. Let me get some incense. Listen. Every day that grows, I'm so passionate about this movement. I hope you guys understand that. Some of you guys are falling off. I won't mention any names, but I've X'd you out of the book. Just to let you know. Maybe you got your information and you think that's good enough and now you're a pro. Remember what this is about. Remember, I will never change my attitude. I'm going to have $1 million sitting next to my freaking hip. Alright? And I will never change. Ever. So don't shoot. Words of advice right there, guys. This isn't high school, guys. Okay? And I do not and will not condone high school activity on this website. Or this freaking channel. And I'm going to let you know that eventually I'm taking it from YouTube and I'm straight going to my website. My website will have broadcasts like this and a forum. Because guess what, YouTube? I don't like you. Thank you for letting me use your outlet, but guess what? You're getting paid for this. All these viewers, they're paying you by spending time. Me, by creating videos, you're using me, and guess what? So, you know what I'm saying? Fuck you, YouTube. And if you cancel me on that, then fuck you twice. Guys, I really get, you'll get to know me. I'm not trying to be an a-hole, but I really don't like disrespectful companies, organizations, or people. At all. I don't. I'm always respectful to people. I'm going to tell you like this, though. I've been walked on all my life. I have never been punked. I'm just not that guy. I'm not that guy. I've never punked anybody. You know, back in the day, people would be messing with people, and I'd tell my boys, stop, dude. You know what I mean? Stop fucking with them. You know? I don't like it. I don't give a fuck. I don't care if you're Debo, dude. I'll take a lead pipe and just crack your freaking brains out. But anyways, let's get back to this. It kind of irritates me because, you know, I'm trying my best. I get 600 emails a day now, easy. And that's no joke, guys. I'm having some of you guys text me on the phone, and I'm getting back as much as I can. I'm running here, I'm running there, I'm doing girls' school, I'm going to after school. So you guys, you bear with me. You understand? You know, the people that respect that and understand what's going on, you guys are understanding people, and I'd love to have you on my team. I will tell you though, this is my movement. This is our movement. This is a movement that I created. But we're all scratchers, and we're all the same, and we're all equal. There is nobody that's above anybody else in this. Not me, not you, not nobody. Okay? So, my intentions and anything under this movement is all about respect. We have that art videos going up. Look, I don't want to hear any crap talking, dude. You know what I mean? Because we're going to have little babies in the business. People that are just barely picking up and learning. I'm glad that before they get out there and really screw up their mind, their mental state, and give up on themselves about this business, that they're actually learning and tuning in to a good channel. And I am going to say that this is a good channel. I wish that I had this, and that I was me, and I had the knowledge at the time, and I didn't. And I was searching for it and searching for it. And that's what my intro video was all about. Been searching YouTube. Yes, I did too. Nights like this, just trying to watch and learn something, dude. I'd be pressing pause and, you're moving too fast. Yeah, because you don't want to teach. That's why. That's why I'll slow my shit down. Slow-mo. You know what I mean? So, I don't like industry. Scream Inc. and what I just show you right now, that's industry. It's capitalism. It's communism. It's everything that I'm against. China's a huge country, dude. Huge. Huge, huge, huge. But there's a lot of slaves over there. If it was up to me, I would go free the slaves. Chinese people are very freaking smart, but in that country, it's communistic. This country right here in America, in which I stand, divided we fall bullshit. That happened a long time ago. We the people? No, we the people is you and I. Not you, I, and the Illuminati. No, it's not. How did Obama get back in there, guys? Did you freaking vote for him? Because that was a stupid fucking move. No, you didn't. I know you didn't. He didn't win the main electoral. He won the fucking government one where nobody has a say. So, hi, guys. Mood swings, man. No, it's just I see certain things and it irks me. Here's another thing, and I'm not going to front anybody out. Do not email me when I don't know you and come out bluntly with a freaking question about tattooing. Introduce yourself. That's like seeing me on the street and being like, hey, dude, I got a question for you. What the fuck? Seriously? Who are you? Oh, your name is. Okay, nice to meet you. I am. That's how it goes, okay? So please don't go to my emails. I've had that happen a couple of good times, and I've said something, and it's no disrespect to you. Like I said, I'm just going to keep it real with you guys. You know, I do get angry, but most of the time I'm a happy guy. You know, most of the time I look the same. One day I'm going to change. I'm going to come in here all pimped out. But sometimes, you know, shit, I won't wash this sweater for like 2 weeks. I don't give a shit. I'm tired of all that. I'm tired of shaving. You know what I mean? I had to shave for freaking all my life. Military and law enforcement. I'm straight. You know what I mean? Let's get to this. I'm sorry I'm an asshole today, guys. It's not against you, nothing on a personal level. It's just I'm starting to see things I don't like. You know, and that's the shit I don't like. You know? We're gonna have a big movement, guys, and we're gonna have big relationships. I'm already building relationships with you guys, and it feels good. You know what I mean? I don't have friends in reality. I choose that option. Back in the day, I had many acquaintances. They turned out to be not friends. To this day, I don't even know if I have a true friend. Toby, bro, if you're watching, are you my friend, dude? You don't call me? You know what I mean? You don't hit me up. The only time you hit me up is like when you need something, right? Anytime we're doing music, we're good there. But, you know, courtesy, where you at, dude? I've been calling you for the last couple of months, and you know how busy I am. You know, I talked to you a month ago. You're supposed to call me back. You didn't. That's not a friend, dude. Courtesy, you're my boy. Where you at? You know? Johnny? All you guys, dude. I am a real person. And I expect you to be real with me. Because I'll drop you with the fucking flip of a fucking switch, dude. I'm alone in this life. My own girl don't even want to support me, man. You know what I'm saying? If I have any mental problems or I'm going through anything, you know, I need people to talk to. My spouse, I should be able to talk to my spouse. And I'm not, Alicia, if you see this, I'm not fronting you out. But at the same time, support my company. Listen to me. Do I have to beg you for your attention? You know? I shouldn't have to do that. I listen to everything that you guys do. You know? She's at work right now. You know, I take care of the kids, and I try to be the best that I can and best father. And it's like, nobody sees that stuff. Nobody... And it hurts, dude. And it's like, that's what makes a man mess up right here. Or right here. Or, you know, that's what makes a man mess up, dude. Is we're very emotional. And if you can't admit that you're an emotional person, and you go to Iraq with your buddies, and how about you see, like, half of your crew get blown to fucking shreds. Then let's see if you have emotions. You know what I'm saying? That's why that cat Boyd, yeah, exactly. Don't talk about anything on the internet, dude. If you have something to say to me, PM me. I've even put down my address and my phone number. You know where I'm at. We're not going into that. You know, I'm not about that. I'm a lover, dude. I'm not into that kind of stuff anymore. I've got nothing to prove at all. I want to prove that this company's gonna fly. I want to prove that I can put tools in your guys' hands to make you guys fly, opposed to picking up this bullshit garbage from a country that is just has slaves and is raping the fucking world. You know, if it was up to me, I would boycott the import-export to China right now. I would create jobs within the confines of my own borders right now. I would I close the borders off? Yes, I would. Let me tell you why. And my ancestors are Sicilian, okay? And they come from freaking boats. They're straight wops, dude. But guess what? I do not condone illegal jumping immigration. I've got tons of people. I have people in my family that are Mexican. You know what? You do it right, you're cool. Now, if you struggled and you don't have papers, you got here, you made it, good for you. But do it right. Study the Constitution and the American and the American freaking political nature on the good side of things, and at least learn how to sing a song. If I go to your country, I'm learning your dialect. I'm learning your culture. I go to Africa, dude, and I want to be accepted by the race. Me being this color, what do I got to do? I got to prove myself. How do you do that? You learn the culture, and you learn to eat with them and sleep with them and understand the antic and ethic and the morals that they have and the curriculums that they practice spiritually and every other way. You know, today's a day I haven't had any breakthroughs. I woke up in a really good mood. I'm still in a really good mood, you know what I'm saying? And it's just, I've seen a couple of things. I was selling something to try to get something else, like another machine. I've stopped tattooing on the side for you guys, so I'm not really making any money. And so I'm out of work and everything. So I'm just doing this, and so I was selling something that I had, and the person came like, well, is this a scam? You don't have the same area code as I do. No, dude, like, no, I'm not a fucking robot, you know? Call me. Is this a scam? You text me. Why don't you just pick up the fucking phone and call me, dude? Everybody's getting too into this, you know what I mean? Might as well just hook something up to your throat and just right into the texter. Texting grounds in, yeah, what's up, huh? LOL, LOL, LOL. That's why I hate Facebook, guys. That's why I put up that art thing. It's so that we can show your guys' not only talent right now, progression. We're going to look back on some of these art videos that we're going to put up, and that's a lot of work for me, guys, and I'm offering that to you. You already know what I'm doing, and I offered another thing. I will work hard. I will work hard, and for you guys, and I'll straight die for you guys. Someone, you know, I might. Who knows? This industry is an evil one. It's a crooked one. You know what I mean? It's part of a thing that we can't see. It's from a world that is from this world and another world that we can't see. That's the people that are operating these big conglomerate corporations. And that's why Mark Zuckerberg sold out Facebook, because it's evil, bro. It's like, you know, he's probably not an evil guy. I don't know if he sold his soul. Probably not. He's just a college kid from the Bay Area, close to my home. And that's what we do. We sit in garages and we come up with stuff. And it's funny, though. Shit's built in garages. If you and another person on your level, intelligently, innovators, sit down in a garage together and light some incense or do what you got to do, I can guarantee you guys are going to come up with something in that garage. You're going to be like, you know what I just thought of, dude? What? Blah, blah, blah. Damn, you got to go get that shit patented, bro. Yeah, that's where it happens, guys. So let's get to this. Let me pause real quick, and I'm going to go gather some materials. Okay, we'll go back over that. It's enough of the bitching session. You guys know I do that a lot. Just bear with that. Oh, one more thing I wanted to say is there's a lot of subscribers on here right now. You know, there's a couple of hundred. Hey, it seems like we have like a little clique. I don't want to do that. I don't want a little clique. That's not going to happen. You new fresh fishies, scratchies, itchy scratchies. Hey, get on there and comment, guys. Get involved, dude. You know, that's what this movement's about. If you want to be part of that movement, you know, get on there and comment. Interact with one another. I want this different than them other bullshits. That's why this channel was created. Because other ones, you know, people are talking shit to each other. Have you ever noticed you either go to a good channel or you go to a bad channel, and all you have to do is read the comments? On one channel, it's like, everybody's just, fuck you, dude, but no, I'll kill you, you know? And then on another one, it's like, you know, I love you. You're fine, girl. You know? I don't want it like a porno channel. That's coming up later down the road. But, no, this channel's like, just be real. Constructive criticism's okay. You know? I'm gonna get it. I'm not the best tattooer at all, dude. I'm gonna get people who are like, God, I'm better than this guy and he's teaching me shit. I will tell you this. These machines, I'm almost a master. I'm almost a master. I'm not there yet. I'll let you guys know when I break into that line and I've become a master builder. Because the Freemasonry of building machines. Because I'm almost there. It's only going to take a little bit more, and I'm going to take a night class pretty soon to get there. Yes. Yes. So, I got to get some good incense. This Walmart crap, it just sucks. That's all I got right now. I should take a trip to Walmart real quick. I was there earlier picking up this stuff for you guys. Oh yeah, let me insert those videos. I took a little video at Walmart for you. So this is what I got. Alright? Let's get into this. I'm gonna make you guys some freaking. Hey guys, don't worry about the movement. It's gonna grow. It's gonna go. It's gonna take time. You don't go viral unless you're what's that condom movement or whatever? Condom style or Gundam style or whatever the fuck that is. 7 trillion? Jesus Christ. I don't even want to do that. So, let's go through a list of what I got. We're going to be making this stuff. Stencil stuff, okay? The ingredients on here is going to be water, aloe, blah 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 blah, stuff I'm not going to be using, blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. This stuff's actually pretty good. If you're going to spend, I don't know how much it was. It's pretty expensive. I've used it. This stuff is really cheap and shitty. This, I don't even know what this is. This is like that Chinese bullshit, dude. Even this, guys! Isn't it funny that like everything coming from China shit, it's garbage? I'm against China fucking mass production. That's what I'm against. Because when you go into mass production, who knows? I might have a hot line, like a hot frame that everybody wants. I'll go into maybe mass production with that, but it's going to be every single one of those I'm going to touch and smell. I'm going to smell it. I'm going to smell the steel. You know what I mean? Or the iron. I'm going to smell it. Before you get it, understand that I've smelled it. I'm going to smell the steel. Know this. Know that. I'm going to smell the steel. I smelled it. I smell every machine that I get. I don't know what it is. I can smell the energy in it. You know? Like, I'm going to smell the steel. Is it cool or what? This stuff sucks, and it doesn't say where it's made. But I can probably guarantee it's China for sure. I'm going to look it up. Stuff's American. It's got to be. Yeah, see, it's vegan, non-toxic, vegan friendly. Safe for most skins. I guess if you have pig skin, it's not going to be safe. Made in USA, yeah. Yep. Okay, that's good shit. So, what did we pick up at Walmart today? Well, let's cut to that video right now. I'm going to smell the steel. Alright, I found out that this stencil stuff, or stay, is from Florida Colors. Florida Colors. Right there. Right there. So I'm going to go to their website and call them. Yep, so there it is. It's an eBay affiliate. So that sucks. You can only send them a message. That's it. There's no phone number. If you find a place with no phone number, that's a dead giveaway, guys. I know you guys want to try to keep it cheap with this stuff, but you see her tattoos? You keep buying their shit, it's never going to look like that. I promise. That's airbrushed anyway, but isn't that nice? Look at that. Let's see. See how they left the edges of that flower? That's that right there. That's a good, like I was showing you on the Betty Boop, you leave that edge right there, and that gives it a little bit of more depth perception. So yeah, that's some nice work. Too bad it was airbrushed. Yeah, you can't get a hold of them, so Florida Colors, eBay store design. That's what it is. It's just freaking store. That's all it is. Let's see. Tattoo ink. Let's see what kind of ink they have, and I'm gonna tell you right now, it's bullshit. Oh yeah, there's the caca. There's the caca. 31 bucks for all those bottles. You know it's garbage right there. They're even selling the Black Buddha. I don't know. I kind of like Black Buddha, but I guess it's no good. It's pretty expensive. It worked for me though. It was all right. They sell a lot of that Black Buddha. What are these? Those look like Starbright. Let me see. Is that real Starbright though? I doubt that. I don't think these are real. I think there's some knockoffs. That's not a Starbright bottle. Come on. Hurry up. I don't think so. Starbright has holograms. That doesn't look like real. I don't think those are real Starbright. If it is, that stuff's real good. It's an American USA seller, but a lot of these guys say American seller and they get all their stuff imported from China and then just slap an American flag on it. So we'll do another video on that too. Cool. Well, stencil say sucks. Just to let you know. All right, bye. Yeah, so just a little something real quick. I noticed trying to get on my thing. We've got this. Sorry. We've got this FBI surveillance van number 3 outside, and it's funny because why would they do that? Like, the van is outside. You know what I'm saying? And my life is weird. I'm not saying that's about me, but it probably is. You know, with my military and everything and all the other shit. And now I've started a movement. You never know, you know what I'm saying? But that's there. That's for real. That's, you know, that's up on my my wireless. Now, did someone, you know, do that, name their shit that just to be funny? Yeah, they could do it, but that's why I'm checking it, is because there's a van outside parked in one of the stalls backwards, and I'm not stupid. You know what I mean? Been there and done that before. So anything with the movement, guys, I'll keep you guys posted. Alright, what's going on with my internet? There we go. Jesus. Alright, guys, I'm mixing right now. This look how long it takes. You know, check this out. 87 minutes. 87 for one clip. 88 minutes. You're talking an hour and like some odd minutes, you know what I mean? This is the freaking interview. It's this one right here. I don't think this one was, it might have been done in HD though, and that's the problem. Check it out. That's what you guys are gonna see in a minute. So I'm uploading, and that's why it takes so long, guys. We're gonna cover a lot of good stuff, though. You know, I'm asking some questions.
It's looking really good, dude. Really consistent.
So yeah, stay tuned for this video, guys. I just wanted to do this drop so that you guys understand that it's real.
The initial of this documentary is being put together is so that you young artists out there don't give up. Don't give up because someone calls you a scratcher. Just do it right.
Yeah, I'm pushing it out there. They know that I'm a scratcher. They know that I'm pushing it. They know that I could be working in a shop if I wanted to, and I don't. I'm for you guys. Stay tuned. That was just a little something letting you guys know that, hey, I'm putting in work. You know what I mean? 91 minutes, guys. That's why it takes so long. Let me show you a little snippet, though, real quick. Try to put this one up for you real quick. Here's another one of mine, I believe. Look at all these clips, you know. So we're getting in. Not this
right
one.
now I'm
drawing right there. Let's see if we can get in the scan. It shows really nice and intricate. Let me get one that shows the needle going in. Check it out. So Montana, what you were waiting for
dark, right?
is coming. Don't trip.
I want to do a little.
I'm a very busy individual. Let me try to find one that's like deep in the skin for you guys real quick.
Tattoo out there.
Oh, it shows those freaking needles.
Just dig with it and play with it. Yeah, so I'm gonna put some nice little highlights.
Where's the videos where I finally teach him how to do it? Because I didn't know it was blurry until I viewed it, and I was like, fuck, dude, it's all blurry, man. Like, I just wasted all that. I'm actually lining right there, and it's kind of blurry. We fixed it a little bit later, but that sucks, because those are my coils.
It feels so consistent that it feels like a pneumatic machine.
It does. It feels pneumatic. It feels how I set the machine up as the liner. That's how it should feel, and I can't explain it to you guys how it should feel. But when the needle's in, it feels so just bzzz, nice and fuck, man. And those aren't even my Magna coils. Those are just my regular my one stilts, I call them. So stay tuned, ladies and gents. I'm still here. All right. So for bottles, let's say we're gonna make our stencil goo. It's called Kook. Kage's Crazy Glue Goo. So this is Tossle. Are we good to go? We can throw it away?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, thank you, son. Okay, so he doesn't want a 0-calorie high C wash. We're gonna go ahead and throw that shit in there. Boom. Just get some soap real quick. Fill it up with some agua. Okay. Fill it all the way up. And just let it soak in there. There, just wash it around. Make sure it's a little hot. Give it a little tumble. Give it a little tumble. Tumble it. Tumble it. Tumble it. Doesn't that water look good? You want to jump in the bathtub with me? You want to jump in the bathtub with me? Okay. So just give it a couple of swirls. Oh, right on the weenie.
Daddy,
Yep. Yeah, I got it. I know. I know. Oh, yeah. Okay. So it's nighttime. It's about midnight-ish.
Oh, that's cool.
Just don't drop this bad boy in there.
Are you good? What are you doing, Dada? What are you doing,
I'm gonna make some stencil stuff. I gotta get some coffee.
Yeah.
Alright, so stand by. Let that swirl around. What we're gonna do is get all the glue off of that so we have a perfect, clean, clear bottle. And for you haters out there, I guess I should put it in my autoclave and sterilize it. Maybe I should sterilize it for you guys, huh? Maybe? Maybe I should sterilize it. Cocksucker. Alright, so basically I'm gonna get rid of this Florida Colors bullshit stencil crap. Do the same thing over there. Put the cap on this. Fill this up. Let it marinate in there. I mean, that's common sense, right? How to get the labels off. It's glue, so what do you want to do? You want to heat it up. You know what I'm saying? Stencil stuff from Florida Colors, trash. Fucking, I mean, what is it, dude? It's got like this marble in there. Maybe I'll use that. Smells like ass and piss. Yeah, I'll use that. Yeah, it's a little marble. So it's a little shaker. I don't know why they would have a little shaker in soap. Basically, that's what they use as soap, but I'm going to keep that. Let's see what this is. Wash my hands with it. I don't know. It's like, okay, so take a good look at this, okay? Soap, right? Some sort of soap. This is the stencil stay, that's what it's called. Garbage. So it's called stencil stay. Alright, so it's getting a little warm. You know what it reminds me of is that anal lube? That anal lube. I don't know if you guys are old enough to fuck someone in the ass yet. Hopefully it's a girl if you're a male, and it's getting fucked in the ass if you're a girl. Vice versa. Discretion is advised on this video, ladies and kiddies. So this feels like anal lube, like Astroglide. That's what it feels like. Kind of smells that way too. I might as, you know what? That's a good thing. You know, I might as. That's funny. I have some. I'm gonna go ask my girl where the anal lube is. I'll be right back. Because you remember what that looked like. Now let's do it. Let's do a little experiment. I just came up with it. Stand by. Okay. So I'm back. I did ask her where the anal lube was, and she did retrieve it for me. It's called Wet Original Gel Lubricant. Now, the reason I got this was, of course, to do my girl on the boohoo, but outside of that, I'm gonna smell the steel. It was because I just poured this on my hand, and it reminded me of this because it started warming up a little bit, like on the wee tip. So let me see. It doesn't say what the ingredients are on this. It just says shake well. So this also says shake well. And let's see what the ingredients here are, okay? Let's see. Let's put this on a macro. Pure water-based, hypoallergenic, clean, non-staining, FDA registered medical device. Wow. That's better than the shit that we're getting for our tattoo stuff. It's FDA approved. As needed. Okay. So hold on. Let me read it for you guys because I'm having trouble with this. Okay, watch out, B. Scoot over. Okay, directions, no warnings. What I need is ingredients. There we go. Holy shit in the shingle. Ladies and freaking gentlemen, look at this. That reminded me of it. This reminded me of it. Look what the ingredients are. Glycerin. Yeah, look at the freaking price of that bad boy. At Scoozy's. Susie's Adult Superstore. Visit it if you're ever in Reno. Okay, so, or they got them all over the place actually. I can't read it, guys, but I'm trying to read it. Hold on. I can't see shit. Okay, glycerin, blah blah blah, sodium benzate, okay, aloe vera leaf juice. Look for the splash logo. There you are. 13 bucks to get some anal. Guys, if you're a little, works well. Well, I don't take it up the ass. My girl stuck a finger in my ass, but that was about it. I liked it. I'm not gonna lie. So let me get something else real quick. Glycerin. Let's get this over here. I want this. This is what I'm gonna get at. So I have the expensive stuff. Well, we got the glycerin, right? We got the glycerin. Yes, we do. Cool. Now, you know that that's in the anal glide as well. No.
So you were saying?
The same shit that's in here for aloe. Now, let's see what else we have. Propylene glycol. Yes, sir. That is 2 ingredients so far for anal juice and the stuff that you use your stencils for. Now, let's go. Sodium stearate, okay? There it is. There's 3. Hold on. Stearate 20. No, doesn't look like that's in it. Okay, there's 1 out. Polysorbate. Yes, that's in here. That's 4. Carbomer. Yes, that's 5 there. Triethanolamine. Yes, that's in here. Oh God, that's 6. Polyquinone 55. Nope, that's not in there. Quarantine, nope, that's not in there. Okay, so what did I say? 5 or 6 ingredients in this, then this. So what it's really telling me, ladies and gentlemen, is that this anal lube may work for stencils because I put my fingers in this and it reminded me of anal lube. So let's conduct a little experiment here. Scoot over, Tossalo, please. Let me do a video for these individuals. So I'm gonna put a little bit on the. Whoa, this shit's expensive. So there goes about $3 in the palm of my hand. Gotta save that for later after the twins are born. Okay. Real slimy, real gooey. A little different of a smell, but similar. Now, let's see here. Don't try this at home. I don't know what I'm mixing. Well, you know what? Let me do a thesis for you. This one's warming up. This one's warming up. That's the wet, the anal juice. And this side, my right hand, is the stencil stuff. They both pretty much feel the same. And I'm not kidding you. Let's see how they wash. Okay. A little gooey. I have no difference there. Are you telling me that? And you are telling me that I can actually. Well, it says safe for all skin types, mild form and formula. I can use Florida Color Stencil Stay for anal. Just to let you know, I just proved it in front of you. It has. This obviously has the same shit as this does in it, and I can use this as anal as well. So let's do the final test here before we make our own. I'm gonna put some anal lube, wet original, and I'm gonna make me a stencil. And I'm gonna see if it works. I'll be right back. What I'm gonna do here is, obviously you've seen me. I flipped out when I felt this because it reminded me of this. So this would be some pretty expensive damn stencil stuff, if you ask me. But if you ran out and you were on the run, put some anal lube on you. I'm pretty sure it's gonna work, guys. So let's see if it does. Conducting a little experiment, those are always fun. Okay, so I'm just gonna rub it in there. Okay, as you would. And let's see if my theory is correct. Right? A little bit of pressure there. Okay, let's see. Put it on. And holy crap. My theory and thesis was correct though. Mundo. Anal lube works really well. Bravo. So, as you saw, anal lube works really well. Let's let it dry. So I'm gonna try it in a different spot that's already had time. Let's see how good this shit really is. Apply pressure. Put it on. Take it off. Oh, there we go. Nice. Okay. Awesome. So, moral of the story is that Florida Colors Stencil Stay has pretty much made anal gel or anal lube, and anal lube pretty much has made stencil stuff. So come on, guys, there's a common denominator of all these things, and I simply discovered that by rubbing my hands together with this bullshit here, because this stuff sucks. Stuff I'm about to make kicks the living shit out of this one right here. And this is your good one. Doesn't that look like my freaking logo? Fuck, dude, I'm seeing it everywhere. Alright, I'm gonna rinse this crap out real quick. Give that a little shake.
Are you doing what you change? The Daddy,
So I'm actually going to use this bottle. Love you to use my own. Ow. Yeah, that's pretty clean. Ow, fuck, that's hot.
Alcohol?
Yeah, sorry, cuss, Bubba. I turned that up.
Because you don't get cold, Dada.
Bottles are really good, guys. I mean, any bottle that you can get. I have a whole bunch of bottles that I like to use. So get that in there and make sure that that's. So I'm gonna take the. Make sure you clean up all that mess, Bubba.
Okay.
All right. So I mean, this stuff's awesome, dude. Check this glycerin out. Put a little drop on here. That one doesn't work. Stand by. Now, I don't know the schematics of, or the scientific details of each chemical and what it does, but yeah, see, this would even work. Yep. This one's a little weird. Yeah, this stuff's a little strange. I don't know. I think it's waterproof. So glycerin's a little strange stuff to be using, but all right. So we have that on. It's pretty much dry now, and it's on there pretty damn good. So there you have it, silly rabbit. Let's try to take some soap and wash that off. Yeah, still there, pretty damn good. Yeah, real good. And walk around with anal lube on my hand. Okay, so right now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be creating as I video. So I'm actually inventing before your very eyes my own stencil stuff with similar products that I have chosen and then some. I've added my own ingredients for special purpose, which you guys will see on the market. I will keep 3 things away from you guys, but will tell you how to make the basic stencil stuff. There are 3 things incorporated with my special stencil stuff that will do specific things. Very strange, am I? You guys will love it, and it's well needed in the market. They don't have it on the market. I invented it, but I have not come up with the actual how would you say that, the chemistry part of it, you know, the parts too. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I'm gonna heat it up. I got a speed stick deodorant #1. We all know that, and the reason is because of that. It has the propylene glycol, the water, and also the sterile alcohol. Okay, stay back, toss low. So I'm gonna get that whole bad boy out. Okay. If you want to use gloves, you can. How cute does that look? Looks like good. Okay, so chuck this part. Unless you need that for the ingredients like I do. I've got to write this stuff down and put it into an ingredient chart list.
Daddy?
Which is on my book right now, and I've already started to do that. Yeah, toss low. Yes. That's on that side. So I've already crisscrossed some things out, and I'm actually going at it. Let me try a little piece of this, just to make sure. Okay, let's cool that out. Don't inhale that. Go over there. You don't want to inhale this kind of stuff, dude. Yeah, it's not on me, dude. Watch out, B. That's gotta go on real low, actually. Watch out, low. I'm just gonna cook that in there. Ah, shit. Wait. Spoon that I don't use. Watch out. You need a spoon that I don't use. Shit. That's not too bad. That's good. That's good. I'm gonna make. So let's put 2 of those in there. I'm making stencil stuff.
Oh, cool. That's cool, Dad. That's hella cool. Dang.
Throw that one away.
The other way. The other way, Dad.
Keep this, throw this cap away.
Oh,
Keep this, you need the ingredients. I'm actually going as I go. 2. So I'm gonna log it down in my book. Deodorant 2, melted, low temp. Well, you can't if you're using this, this, and this, and this. Oh no, that's how exactly scientists do it. They take other things. There are common ingredients in everything here. Common. Everything is common. I'm gonna tell you what I have discovered. And what I have discovered is this. That glycerin is used in a lot of skin products. A lot. Including anal sex. Okay, so we can come to the conclusion that glycerin is good for skin. Keep that in mind. Get your red pen out. Temperature low. Okay, I'd say around 120. Stir that, mix that up. It's just melting like liquid. Fuck it, it stinks though. Doesn't smell very good. It's not soup. Makes me feel sick, to tell you the truth. While I'm melting that down, get your other bottles ready, whichever ones you want to use. Lock them up, label them. Basically, I just let it sit for about 5 minutes, and all I added was my secret melted speed stick, aloe vera. There's a video on YouTube that you guys probably watched, that tattoo training guy. Yeah, you know, I saw how he did it and stuff like that. It's similar because of what he's saying, and he's correct. It's the glycol here that's going to make that substance actually penetrate into the skin and get in there where you need to get in, which allows it to stay longer, just like he said. So I'm not coining that. That is a well-known fact for everybody if you study a little bit of the sciences of this. What I will tell you though is mine does differ a lot. I cannot, however, tell you right here, right now, because of the industry eyes on me, what I put in here that's going to make it unique and what it's going to do. It actually physically does something. So I can't show you that, but I will test this out and show you that it does work. Now, the consistency of this is pretty much like green pea soup right now. Okay, so I have two 2-ounce things of regular speed stick. It is scented. There's non-scented stuff, but it doesn't really matter. It smells pretty good, whatever. And then, of course, aloe vera gel. I'm gonna actually, right now, I'm gonna get some salt out because I want it a little thicker. So I'm gonna thicken it up with a little bit of salt. How much? I don't know. I would say 2 tablespoons right now. That's what I just put in. Okay, so a little bit of salt. Let's write that down because it did work. All I have to do is heat it up a little bit. So I would say 3 tablespoons salt. Reheat on low. I'm going to add a little bit of whatchamacallit to it, okay? Glycerin. Glycerin is a little thicker gel, so I'm going to add let's start off here so I don't screw things up. As I am creating, I am logging. I will experiment with this a little bit more, of course, because this is my first attempt at making my own. I've done it the other ways, but this is like 110% mine with the compounds that I'm using. And I will give you the whole thing if you email me and sign a non-disclosure, because ingredients in here that I have come up with personally and added to this that I don't want the industry to know about, because it's going to be coined mine. And I'm see how it's green like this? I'm going to change the color of that because I don't like the fact that it's green, you know. So I'm probably going to make it purple or some wicked glow-in-the-dark type shit. Who knows? For you youngsters doing this at home, wear some goggles. Don't drink it. Don't let your little brother drink it. So I'm going to use, here's some glycerin. 1, 2, 3, 4 tablespoons right now. Okay? Based on how many ounces of other stuff's in here. Let's turn that up a little bit. I'm gonna go to 2 on the stove.
I think I'm supposed to do this.
I'm just mashing up there's really no chunks, but I want it more consistent, liquidy-er than that. So I'm gonna heat it up to a almost boiling temperature. So I'm gonna push this up to about a 5 there, about a halfway mark. Use a little bit of this and see what happens. Not bad, not bad, not bad. I can tell you right now. Looks good. I'm gonna go ahead and, this is the popular stuff right now. Longer lasting, very expensive. So, non-toxic. Mine isn't either. I know what ingredients are in here. They're non-toxic ingredients as well. It says vegan safe. Well, vegan friendly. Okay, you gonna eat this shit? You just have to add stuff, you know what I mean? I could be like, mine's dolphin safe. You know what I'm saying? So, there's my concoction. I'm not even done with it. Look how nice that is, dude. So I'm gonna use some of this. I'm gonna make another stencil. Another little piece right here. And this is good stuff. You know, don't get it wrong. Don't get it twisted. This is good shit. It's really expensive, you know? A lot of the tattoo shops will use that. Okay, so now it's breaking down again. Alright, too much. Take it off. See how it turned to liquid? And this is trial and error. So, we heated it up. Anything, you know, we heated it up, but that's a good thing. It turned to liquid. That's a good thing. I wanted to take the granules out of it. So common sense and science would tell me, chemistry, heat it up into a liquid, which is, yep, totally no granules. Now as it starts to cool, it's kind of like pasta. You know, it's real runny, and then you let it sit, and then it gets thicker. Well, I added the ingredients the same sort of way here. So now we're gonna let this sit because it's absolutely see-through clear. Okay, so I heated it up, and that's kind of what I wanted to do because I wanted to break it down. So it's absolute liquid right now. All right, stand by on that. Toss a little, don't touch this. It's extremely hot.
I'm making milk.
Stand by for about 5. Okay, so it's gonna look like this, but not in the long run. Hopefully it got to a good mushiness when I was doing it. So let's see what happens. If not, I'll add more salt. I'm gonna be sticking it in the fridge for a couple of minutes, and I am timing it so you will have the time as well. Stand by. Okay, so it's been about 20 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and stop it there. About 20 minutes. I let it sit, let it stand. It's a little chunky still, so I'm gonna have to go through a little bit more experiments, but I'm just gonna let it sit for even longer. I got this other bottle. It's got a child safety on it. You know how I'm about child safety. So it's got a child safety on it so they don't think it's ice cream or something. I'm gonna go ahead and shake this up and see what we can get out of it. And then we're gonna go through the testing phase and add ingredients that I used. Okay. So my objective though is to get these chunks out, and I think I messed it up with a little bit too much salt, or I'll have to reverse engineer because I got everything written down. I don't know exactly. Pretty much I know what I did. Okay, but not to the fullest. So I'll definitely have to reverse engineer and see. I think it was probably the heating. You know, I don't know. I'll have to rewatch the video as well. I made it along with you guys. I did have a general concept, however, of what I'm doing, what not to mix and what not, as far as chemicals. You guys need to know that. I did study chemistry, as you know. So, pretty much jack of all fucking trades. Stand by. Alright, so now, final step and approach. I got my own Perseus 9 Magna Gel. Never gone. So Perseus 9 Magna Gel. And obviously on the bottom it would say never gone. Never gone. I'm really tired. It's only 2:13 a.m. as you can see. But I've been up for 2 days. So, Magna Gel, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it going. Shake it up. You guys saw me make it from scratch. Got a couple of I've got a couple little secrets in here. So, moment of truth. I guarantee you, because of study in physics, this shit's gonna be the bomb. It's gonna want to goop. Oh. Oh. I knew it was gonna do that. I'm gonna just rub it around in there. Perfect, dude. Hail to the yeah. I got my little jack skeleton. Let's go ahead and place in the middle. About there. Work it up. Work it down. Get some pressure on it. I usually use a moist rag. applying my stencil work. But alright. As you can tell, I'm very freaking tired. Well, let's see what happens. Let's go behind the camera. Oh yeah, oh shit. Ladies and gentlemen, Perseus 9 Magna Gel, never gone. So what we're going to do here is, first, we're going to evaluate several things. Number one, can I reuse the stencil? I've done research and study for years, as you know. Not only with tattooing, not only with this, not only with that. Even with this, man, it's taken me a long time to shop around, look at the back of things, study those chemicals, make sure that I can combine them, look at what's used on the market today, play around, test. So I will have the darkest stencils, the longest lasting stencils. Shit, you won't be able to get this off. Once this dries, I guarantee you, you're not going to be able to get this off. I have done extensive research, and I have it in my book logged down. Now, you've seen some, okay? Oh, can't show you that. I'll show you guys all this stuff, but it'd be better to be surprised. My secret stencil stuff, boom, 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 boom. You see the arrows, you see all this stuff going down to all the chemicals matching, and you know, seeing if I can mix, seeing what not to burn, what not to inhale, blah, 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 what's good for the skin, what's not. So, as you can see there, secret formula, Kage stencil stuff. But it's actually the Magna Gel and Never Gone. So I've even got prep directions, you know, and I've got everything, guys, you know. So it tells you how to cook and when to stir. This book, I'm telling you right now, this book, it's a doozy. So I'm going to write next to it, since this is my first test. Stencil. Clarity. Perfect. Psh, better than the other shit. Stencil. Darkness. Shoot. 110% dark, dude. Seriously, that's the darkest I've ever gotten. I'm not just saying it because it's my shit. I know my shit's gonna be good. I'm saying it because, look, it's exactly how I drew it. Now, yeah, it's a messed up jack. I'm tired, you know what I'm saying? But now, take a look at this jack. And look. Okay, so look. Well, my hand's a little stretched like this, but if I could get it right. I mean, that's dead on, dude. You know what I'm saying? That is dark as shit. Totally dark. Now, remember how I told you that I made it to where, look at the stencil. That looks reusable, right? It is. Because I made it that way. There's a certain chemical that I've used that allows it to only take the top surface off, okay? Which means that you could reuse the stencil again and again until the bottom layers. So let's go like this. Let's press it down. Let's see how dark. You already know that number one was real dark, right? Well, let's see how dark number 2 is. Obviously it would be lighter, but let's see. Oh jeez. There's my first one. And there's my second one. Holy shit. The second one might be even darker. Second time. First time. Second time. Stencil. Not even beaten up. Let's go the third time. Guys, I really am busting my ass for years. I'll tell you guys a story on why I'm doing this later on. When we get soldiers down and everything else. But there's a specific reason why. I'm doing it for someone and he no longer lives. And there's a reason why he no longer lives. It's exactly what we all face and have faced. Okay, so okay, let's see what number 3 will do. Ah, shit, I've done 2 stencils and it never came out like that. Let's see what number 3 will do. Three may have had it. I don't know. Yeah. Little sloppy, and that's actually because I put too much stuff on right now, but look at how dark that is. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so obviously we have a deal. Stencil's beast right now. I put too much on. It only takes a little bit of my stuff. Tiny. Okay, so, and you would agree that I could go more. Look how dark that is. I mean, bam, bam, bam. I can keep going. You know, it's only using a portion at a time. That's how I designed it. So, darkness is good. Usage, more than 3 times. Okay, this is probably boring you, but this is a scientific study here. Now we got to go into washing. And this is what happens when you develop a product. So anyhow, you got to get this stuff on the market, dude. Magna Gel, never gone. Perseus 9. Stand by. We're going to go wash it. Okay, hot water. So you just soft soap, hand soap. See how that does it. It's not even that dry really. So this one and this one is going to come off because it's not dry yet. So I'm just going to take those ones off. See how the first one does? Ooh, that's hot. Yeah, good luck. It's not coming off. Yeah, it's scrubbing pretty hard there. That's first wash. Dry it off. That's soap and water. Okay. Dishwashing soap. Scrubbing, yo. Thus the reason I say never gone, because I already know I developed it. You know, there's something in there that makes it stay. A little bit of wear and tear, but after rigorous washing, I could still follow my design schematic pretty damn perfectly. It's almost exactly the way that it was laid. Okay. Rubbing alcohol. Rubbing alcohol. It's definitely wearing it away. Did a pretty damn good job getting it off. Not quite. Keep drying it. I could still actually get there. Scrubbed it with that rubbing alcohol. So, now, soap, hard part of sponge. Oh yeah, that feels good. The rough part. Yeah, that hurts. Dry it off. As you can tell, I ripped the hell out of my hands and they're red and still there, guys. So, Perseus 9, Magna Gel, never gone, always there. Utilizes just the top layers of your stencil and you get the most out of your carbon. Not only that, you get to follow, no matter what, through all that rigorous wiping and cleaning, your stencil. One of the biggest mistakes that we make is not applying the stencil right and having our stencil wash away. With this product going to be coming out with my company, you will no longer have that problem. I guarantee it. Till next time, guys, if you guys want more information on my Magna Gel, hit me up via email, intodeeptats@gmail.com, and request for a non-disclosure, non-compete agreement for my Magna Gel. My products are going to be badass, guys. I'm not freaking playing. Peace. I'm going to smell the steel.